Hey there, I'm Misha, and today I want to share a couple of quick tips around the burnout journey. So when I was going through burnout, I had a really hard time asking for help. This stemmed from the fact that I didn't really know how to express my feelings, especially when it came to these really negative emotions. I was very tied up in running my business, running my startup, and attached to this goal and this image of myself that I wanted to uphold. For you, that could be a career, or it could be a relationship, or it could be some sort of project you're involved in, or an image as a parent, or whatever it might be. And I was afraid to be vulnerable and admit that, hey, not necessarily that I was failing or that I was a failure, but hey, I'm having a hard time. I need some help with this. And, oh, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I do need to get a mentor or a coach or a therapist even. And the problem was that in order to make that statement, in order to admit that and to take the first step of asking for help and getting a helping hand in whatever I was going through, I needed to actually admit that something was wrong. And this is really hard for a lot of people because we're very, very self-critical. A lot of us are perfectionists, and that's actually maybe one reason people go or get to the point where they're burned out anyways, because they're trying to be perfect in an imperfect world. And I really had to just stop and be honest with myself and say, hey, I'm not perfect. I don't know how to do everything. I can't do everything. And maybe I could use a little bit of help in this situation. That doesn't mean I have to throw everything away. That doesn't mean that I'm going absolutely crazy, but it does mean that I could use some help. And maybe if I were to get that sooner rather than later, that I would be able to get myself through this hard period of my life. It could be as simple as taking a break, or it could be as simple as changing my routine, or having a conversation with a friend to reconnect with them and maybe see something that I hadn't seen before. So the point in me saying all this is, if you are going through burnout right now and you're trying to untangle this knot and trying to figure out what to do, then I would really encourage you to not try and do this by yourself, not to do this through watching YouTube videos or taking a couple of courses necessarily, or even reading a book. Of course, you can find great information from all these sources, but it's going to be a lot easier if you get one or two or a few people on your side here, or even just one person that you can have a conversation with openly and honestly. And I think that, for me, has made the biggest difference. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.